here we are, I-35 Speedway, first race of the year, March 22nd. Wow, 62 degrees, I believe, here at time to go in. So I tell you what, let's go inside and check it out. yet tonight, Mitch?
We ran our heat race, won it.
Yeah.
We started outside, second row for the features. So.
Yeah. Is it typical first night track, a little rough?
A little bit getting into one, but not bad at all.
Yeah.
Really better than what you'd expect.
Well, we'll be watching for you later on, man.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah, take care. Folks, let's make a pass down through and just see how many of these hardy fans showed up here at I-35 tonight. Like I say, temperature's probably, it's probably getting down close to 50 here now. But a little sparse here on this end, but still not terrible. A little spotty in between there, but pretty good crowd for a first night. And like I say, the temperature's what they are. How you doing, guys? Oh, look here. Blankets. Oh. I think a lot of them don't even see me because there ain't hardly nobody waving. Won't know any difference. How's it going? Like I say, not bad for a first night. Could be worse. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, way over there. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Somebody recognizes. Did you hear the Cheeseworks videos? A little thin down this way. How you doing? Hello. How you doing, guys?
How's it going?
Hey. A little darker down this way. Look at here. We go right down here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Give you a sneak view in there. Good shot.
Here's the track crew getting the car all ready to go. Boy, it looks like a front wheel broke off, and looks like the transaxle there got stuck in the ground. He's on his way.
Over here in Sparksville, then he fucking flipped.
26M Gary Myers, 08D Dalton Stroll, the 21 of Connor Johnson round out the field. 12 laps is the distance. Getting ready to get this one underway.
The green flag is out for the E-Mod feature, first of the year at I-35. Tony Lane on the bottom, in the lead already. It's like everybody snakes through 1 and 2. A lot of beating and banging though. Off of 4, Lane is going to lead the first lap.
Everyone keeping it going straight. Tony Lane starting to pull away from the field as now Hampton and Peterson are going to battle it out for second.
Cousins fading fast, already outside the top 10 after starting outside row 2.
Big slip up for Peterson there, and that helps DeShawn get by for third. Peterson back to fourth.
Somebody high there up on the berm. I think it was a 20G of gauge, right?
Too many cars, can't keep track here. All right, everyone kind of calms down for a second now. Tony Lane is your leader. Nathan Hampton second with Chris DeSalle running third. Peterson in fourth.
60J is 1 lap down up there in the high side as the rest of the field catches him. DeShawn goes to the bottom. Hampton right behind him. Peterson in that freight train as Tony Lane sets sail 3 sheets to the wind away from this pack.
Now Tony Lane started in row number 2, is able to get to the lead early. This 41 of Chris DeSong started outside of row number 3, so we'll see who's the faster car and if DeSong can catch him. But right now, it is all Tony Lane up front.
Had to catch a couple more lap cars, the 21 and the 02T of Tyler Turner, as he is about a half a straightaway lead on the 41 of Chris DeSong. Lane having a bit of trouble with the first lap car, going to go to his inside, nearly got into him.
That bit of a stutter there for Lane on help. That lap car really helped Chris
Over the
DeSong
berm.
close and in as we have a car up and over the corner in turn number 3.
I can't tell who it is, but they got loose on the high side there and went over.
Number 2 has the 41 of Chris DeSong closing in quickly to his outside. I believe it is the 08 of Nathan Hampton. Then row number 3, the 7 of Peyton Baker, as well as Sean Peterson as we go back to racing.
Sounds like it'll be a faulty start by the officials. We're going to call a caution and restack them. Somebody just wheel hopped there on the bottom big time.
We have 2 cars that are connected over there in turns 1 and 2. The light pole is blocking who that blue and pink car is.
That's a good point. I didn't see those 2 down there.
I know that paint scheme. Go, Tony Lane, still your leader. Row number 2 of Chris DeSong, Nathan Hampton. Row 3, Peyton Baker and Sean Peterson. 6 laps to go in this feature race. Tony Lane will bring us back to green.
20G takes off way up the track there on the exit of 4. Looks like he
Not rolling, sitting
will
right
not
there at the
get it
pit.
going. For 4, Tony Lane, still your leader. They'll bring us back green. .41 goes to the outside behind him. Hampton on the bottom. Got a car around in 3 and 4.
So we're counting caution laps now. So now 9 out of 12 laps gone. 3 laps remaining. Tony Lane still your leader. DeShawn second. Hampton in third. So we go back to racing.
Tony Lane has led flag to flag here. Has 3 more laps to hold on to this one. 02T, a Turner around again. Yellow flag is not out. Will stay green. Caution is out. Trouble in turn 1. White checker finish here. Tony Lane dominated this one so far. Chris DeJong, Nathan Hampton, Peyton Baker, Sean Peterson in position to steal it. Green flag is back out. Green white checker.
Great restart from Tony Lane. He's going to get out to a comfortable lead on second place, DeJong, but DeJong with a big run down the backstretch. He might have something for the 71 of Lane. This time by Lane, we'll see the white flag one more time around.
In a two-car accident in 3 and 4, I believe this will end the race.
Green-white checker, two-lap shootout to decide this one. Tony Lane is your leader. Chris DeSong, Nathan Hampton, Peyton Baker, and Sean Peterson round out the top 5. We go back to racing, 2 laps to go.
Lane's still your leader. DeZong is right there, trying to see what he has for Tony. Hampton gets loose in front of the field. Everybody gets through, it looks like. Off of 4, white flag is out. One more lap for Tony Lane. Cousins over the berm. And the 60T and 02T. Big contact in the middle of 3 and 4.
All right, race fans, let's try this one again. 2 laps to go. Tony Lane is your leader. Chris DeSong runs second. Peyton Baker third. Sean Peterson in fourth. Excuse me, that is not Sean Peterson. That is the 22 in fourth. We are going back racing.
Lane leads us into 1. DeJong right on his inside. Lane pulls away off of 2. Through 3 and 4. DeJong right there. Off of 4. One more lap for Tony Lane.
He's been at this spot a couple times.
Rodell Sperry around in 3 and 4. White flag is out. And a big wreck car on its side, upside down in 1 and 2. The original spin for Rodell Sperry, the car in 1 and 2, and possibly one off the berm in 3 and 4.
Tony Lane, Chris DeSong, Peyton Baker. Your top 3 are going to bring us back to green flag racing.
Tony Lane, very bottom on the exit of 4 there. Through 1 and 2, DeJong is right on his bumper. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Another caution flag is out. Car around in turns 1 and 2. White together, it'll be a 1-lap shootout to decide this one. Tony Lane has led every lap but this last one. We'll see if he can do it again. Green flag for hopefully the final time in the E-Mods. DeJong on the inside of Lane into 1. Lane able to pull away off of 2. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. DeJong's trying to get there. He's not going to do it. Tony Lane's going to win. DeJong second, Peyton Baker third, Kenny Reed, and the 22C of Chance Brune rounds out the top 5. Flag is out for these junior sport compacts. Into 1, the 65 leads us. 17 slides up through 1 and 2. 65 pulls away. Now into 3 and 4. Gets through smooth off of 4. 3 laps to go.
Athena Riley in the 65 using the bottom side of these corners. She is your leader. Levi Morey in the 17 running in second. Now Riley goes into turns 3 and 4. This time by will be 2 laps to go for Athena Riley in the 65.
Riley continues to pull away here in the 1 and 2. Morey coming off of the corner. on the exit of 4. Riley now about exactly half a lap ahead of Levi Morey in the 17. As she goes through 3 and 4, she'll see the white flag one more time around I-35.
Through turns 1 and 2. Dina Riley down the backstretch in the 65. Levi Morey comes by the flag stand in the 17. Through 3 and 4, Junior Sport Compact feature win goes to the 65 of Athena Riley. Clinton Baker, Mick Ross make up row number 2. We go back to racing.
06 jumped several spots there on the restart. Caution flag is not out. Jason just picked it up. As Mick Ross comes by on the outside, he'll lead him into 3 and 4. 47W Awards there following him. We got a car around in 3 and 4. Looks like he'll be able to save it. Mick Ross leads the first lap.
It's a 35G of Gavin Greer pulling at the infield. Early night for him. Race for the lead, though, between the 91 CJ Turner and Mick Ross. Ross up top in the 55.
The 95A goes around in the middle of the pack. That'll bring out the yellow.
And also Clinton Baker off into the pits. 17X. CJ Turner is your leader. Number 2 of Mick Ross, Sean Wirtz. They're going to bring the field back to racing.
Turner has a fast car. He'll bring us back green. So does the 55T, though. And the 47W. 3 wide into 1. 66 on the bottom, 44 and the 77. As CJ Turner starts to pull away. Ross not letting him get out of his sight yet. Turner leads another.
We have a car slow, 10R, that's Levi Rainey. Looks like he's going to be able to get it into the infield. That battle for the lead is heating up. CJ Turner, the 91, Mick Ross, the 55T. They roll through 3 and 4. CJ Turner still your leader, but Ross all over his back bumper.
Now Ross is going to the outside. 2 cars around in 3 and 4. Looks like that is
Eight laps remaining in this 12-lap feature. CJ Turner is going to bring us back to racing.
Ross gets by the 47W again on the bottom. Looks on the inside of the 91. Not quite enough room there. A battle for second now, third, excuse me, as the 47W and the 66 are side by side. Ross trying to ride around the outside here. Going to lose a little time to Turner.
Yeah, Turner's really making that bottom line work. Now we see Ross trying to copy that bottom line. We've also got a race for third back there between Wirtz and Landon Brown. The bottom line seems to be coming in, though, tonight. CJ Turner making it work. Puts another lap away in that 91.
Should be 6 to go here. The 55T trying to catch that 91. These two have pulled away from the 47W and the 66. The 44 got loose on the exit at 2. He might have something break. Lost all his speed on the exit there.
Tell you who hasn't lost their speed, though, CJ Turner. He is peeling laps away, trying to pull away from second place Mick Ross. And Swanson, looks like Swanson might be pulling into the infield here.
He has looks like a right rear flat.
Very slow off of 2. Here comes your leader, Turner. Everything goes smoothly.
44 looks like he will make his way to the infield. Looks like the 44 is gonna stall right there. He's trying to get it in. Will stay green. Three to go now for CJ Turner.
Turner doesn't look like he's gonna be caught. Nick Ross is throwing everything he has at him. He's went low, now he's going high in turns 1 and 2, but not reeling in your leader CJ Turner at all. Through turns 3 and 4, it looks like this time by CJ Turner's gonna see the white flag one more time around for that orange 91.
Into 1 and 2, clean. Gets through the exit, one more corner for the 91. He's got about half a straightaway lead on the 55T. And out of turn 4, CJ Turner is going to win the first pure stock feature of the year. Mick Ross is going to come home second. Then Sean Wirtz. 95A of Chad Allen in 4th. And Landon Brown comes home 5th. Of Christopher Watts. As they come through turn 3, will be green here off 4. Hibner and Lewis lead us to the flag. Tim Eaton already up there trying to make it 3 wide early. He's there on the inside of Hibner. Lewis by himself in 3rd. Hibner with the drive off the corner. But the 211 is still right there on the inside. After 1, Tim Eaton is going to lead the first lap. Through 1 and 2 now. Eaton on the bottom with Ryland Gibbs. Here comes Lonnie Hibner on the outside. The 211 and the 1R are trying to form a freight train on the bottom. Put Gibbs in front of Hibner. Into 1 and 2 here. The 1R gets loose on the bottom. That's going to slide him up the track. Let the 88 catch back up with them. Now through 3 and 4, Tim Eaton comes off to lead another. Adam Dunwoody trying to get by Patrick Lewis on the bottom. Having some trouble doing it. As he now is clear for 4th. Ryland Gibbs trying to reel in Tim Eaton. He puts another lap away. Now it's the 98 of Christopher Watts on the inside of Patrick Lewis. Corey Myers right behind him. Looks like the top 4 cars all single file now. Action really starts there in the fight for 5th. Christopher Watts has it for the moment, but here comes Patrick Lewis. Dunwoody moves up to the outside. We'll see if Watts has anything for him on the bottom. Corey Myers in front of Lewis now. As Tim Eaton continues to pull away, Christopher Watts has caught Adam Dunwoody. Dunwoody moves back down the track. They both might make a run here on Lonnie Hibner. Dunwoody up to 3rd. Here comes Hibner on the outside. Tim Eaton is all but checked out in this one. The race is really for about 5th. Watts tries to hold off Myers. As Eaton comes by the grandstand. Hibner up on the outside. He's got Christopher Watts and Corey Myers reeling him in.
Tim Eaton puts another lap away. Gibbs runs in second with Dunwoody in third. Lonnie Hibner makes the move, puts himself into fourth. That puts the 98 of Christopher Watts, our top five. But no one is going to catch this 211 of Tim Eaton. Puts another lap away in this one.
Eaton all by himself. Christopher Watts on the inside of Hibner here for fourth, excuse me. Corey Myers right there trying to join the party. Hibner's got it on the outside.
These top three cars have separated themselves from this pack. The race is for fourth between Hibner and Watts still, as Corey Myers trying to get himself into the mix as well. Myers looks to the inside, thought about making it 3 wide. Thought better as Lonnie Hibner goes around the outside. Off of 4, still side by side. That is the race for fourth.
Fourth is picking up as Corey Myers is there on the inside of Watts, but Watts has the clearance to get in front of Hibner. Lonnie not giving up just yet, as Hibner gets it back.
Now some smoke out of the 8S, I believe. That is Clayton Smith. Bit of a dust cloud over there.
White flag is out for the 211 of Tim Eaton. Has about a straightaway lead on the 1R of Rylan Gibbs. Watts able to clear Hibner. Corey Myers going after him. We have trouble now in the middle of 3 and 4. Caution flag has come out.
D Adam Dunwoody in third, Christopher Watts in fourth. Lonnie Hibner rounds out our top 5 as we go back to racing.
Eaton into 1. Rylan Gibbs trying to make a run. Here comes Adam Dunwoody, shot out of a cannon up here into second. Trying to make a run at the lead. He'll fall back a little bit in the exit there. White flag is out.
That low line really seems to be the way around this place. Tim Eaton is running it. Gibbs is running now. Dunwoody with a big run on the high side as I say that. Off of 4. Tim Eaton's going to come away with the feature win. The race is for second. Rylan Gibbs will take second. Adam Dunwoody third. Watts in fourth.
Tim Eaton was just waving out the window as he passed the stripe. '89, '86, 28, '89, '86, 28.
But on the track, Ava Dixon, Anthony Robertson, 15 laps, USRA stock car feature is going green.
Robertson leads us into 1, but Keller has some clear space as there's a trouble already, nearly over. I think Dixon's in the middle of that. The 71
Cars
looks like about a 5-car wreck. I can't make out all the numbers involved.
That's Travis Walker, the 71 right there.
Dixon is the one that started it, went around right in the middle of the pack.
Looks like it's also the 6th, and that's Andrew Roberts. Ready to get this one back underway. 15 laps still on the board. Your front row is Travis Walker. Alongside him, Anthony Robertson. They're going to bring the field to green.
Good jump on the inside for Eads. But here comes Walker in the middle to lead us through 1 and 2. Robertson trying to fight on the outside. Here comes Bo Eads on the bottom. Eads still there in 3 and 4. Walker trying to get by on the outside. Doug Keller up there with him. Yellow flag is out. 10A went up over the berm in 3 and 4. That's going to bring out our second yellow of this feature. try this one more time. They go green out of 4.
Again, Walker slides up in front of Robertson, trying to block that high line run. That's going to help Eads.
Yellow is out again. Race control did not like the start, so we'll try that one more time.
One more time, race fans. We're going to try to get this one going. USRA Stock Car A feature, 15 laps still on the board. Travis Walker, Anthony Robertson, Bo Eads, Doug Keller, the 13, Brandon Beam, and Brad Derry, as well as the 10 of Jonathan Peters. We go back green.
Robertson leads us into 1. Eads tries to go to the inside of Travis Walker. 4 wide right there. A lot of contact made. Doug Keller smartly backs out of it. Looks like the 10A takes a shortcut through the infield. A lot of beating and banging here as Anthony Robertson's pulling away.
Brandon Beam made a big move to get himself to second. Now he has Derry on his inside. Everyone trying to catch your leader, the 82M of Anthony Robertson.
Keller sneaks through a 3 wide there. Beam trying to catch the 82, but here comes Derry on his inside. Robertson shoots back on the outside. Looks like some contact between the 13 and 37. They're all beating and banging together there. As Derry on the inside of Robertson, still not there.
Gotta have a race for the lead down the backstretch. Derry on the inside, making that inside line stick. He is your new leader. Anthony Robertson now to second, with Beam still running in third. Keller and the 95 of Eads trying to get around him.
Doug Keller just needs some clean air on that car. We know it's fast. He's trying to get around these two fighting for third. As Derry is starting to pull away from Robertson, Keller looks to the outside of Beam, carrying a lot of speed through this corner. Keller is there on the outside.
Majority of the field sticking to that low line besides the 7 of Doug Keller. He's trying to make the high line work, get around the 13 of Beam for fourth. He makes it happen down the backstretch this time. Now he will tuck in line on the inside. Brad Derry puts another lap away.
Keller sets his sights on Eads, trying to catch up with him. Travis Walker, our leader at the restart, has faded to 6th, as the 10A of Jonathan Peters has put it in the infield. Off the corner, Brad Derry puts another lap down.
Derry starting to pull away with this one. Anthony Robertson still holding down that second spot. The race for third starting to pick up between the 95 of Bo Eads and the 7 of Doug Keller. That race for third going into turn number 3 as Derry crosses the line to put another one away here.
Doug Keller drives this track on 3 wheels. It's really something to look at. Off before there, he was sitting so high it would clear the inside tires. I don't know how he does that. Trying to catch Eads here in 3 and 4. Not up to him yet. Derry's still your leader. Robertson in second. Then it's Bo Eads, Doug Keller, Brandon Beam, and Travis Walker, all about the same distance apart, as Derry puts one more away.
Derry separated himself from the field. Don't look now, but Bo Eads might be catching up with second place Anthony Robertson. Kind of open up a little gap on Doug Keller running in fourth right now. Bo Eads maybe with a little something here late, going to try and take second away from that 82M, Anthony Robertson.
Field is still single file. Derry might catch the lap car of Travis Walker before it's all said and done, but he has a bit of space in front of him now. Eads has caught the 82. We'll see what he can do with them once he gets there. 3 laps to go now.
Let's see if Bo Eads can make a move here on Anthony Robertson. They exit turn 2. Robertson with a good jump off the corner. Open up about a car length lead. Now Eads will close that back in, entering turns 3, exiting 4. Robertson seems to be holding on. 2 laps to go.
Here he comes down the backstretch, starting to reel in that lap car. As Robertson stretches out again against Bo Eads. Off turn 4, the neon yellow 37D has one more time around.
Brad Derry's got this lead and has not looked back. He goes down the backstretch with a comfortable lead on Anthony Robertson, trying to hold on to second. Bo Eads third, Keller in fourth. Through turns 3 and 4, though, 37D and Brad Derry will take home tonight's USRA Stock Car Feature win.
Second is Anthony Robertson, followed by Bo Eads, Doug Keller, and the 13 of Brandon Beam will round out the top 5. As the drivers come through turns 3 and 4, we'll wave this time by as they pass the grandstands. Get up, get loud, wave to your favorite USRA modified driver. And wave to our flagman JD too.
Alrighty, 20 laps on the board. USRA A Modifieds A feature getting ready to get underway. Richard Lane, Lee Hibner, your front row. They will bring us to green.
Hibner and Lane, 0 to 99. Into 1, Hibner on the outside, Lane on the bottom. Here comes Tyler Hibner. I believe that's on the inside of Brad Johnson. That's Jimmy Dow. Lee trying to get by on the outside. He's going to be clear for the lead.
Lee Hibner using that high line. We saw everyone else go down low. See if Lee Hibner can make it work. As now here comes Tyler Hibner on the low side. He gets around Richard Lane, 4th, 2nd. Puts Lane in the 3rd. Jimmy Dow, 4th. Houston Johnson, our top 5.
Now it's Hibner and Hibner at the front. Lee on the outside, Tyler clear on the bottom. It did not take long, but here's our top 3 drivers of last year. Hibner, and Houston Johnson.
As the field rolls by the grandstands, the top 3 looking to separate themselves from 4th place Richard Lane. They roll down the backstretch. Rest of the field follows. We have a slow car on the backstretch. I think that was the 18 of Brad Johnson. Able to keep it straight, keep it rolling, so we will stay green. So now Houston Johnson starting to catch up with Lee Hibner for 2nd.
Houston is just about there on Lee. Dow a little loose through 1 and 2. Lyle trying to get by him on the inside. Here comes Houston. Johnson clear for 2nd.
Brad Johnson with those struggles, he will pull it into the infield, but the action is up front. Houston Johnson slides up in front of Lee Hibner, takes 2nd away. Has his eyes set on your leader, the 89 of Tyler Hibner now. So we have a car around at the exit of 2, the L75 of Lane Whitney. That's going to bring out a caution. Getting ready to get back under action here. Tyler Hibner, your leader. Houston Johnson, Lee Hibner make up row number 2, and they're going to bring us back to green flag racing.
Both Hibners get a good jump here into one. Houston still hanging tight on the bottom. 3 wide there. Richard Lane in the middle. Dow on the outside. It was Lyle on the bottom. Lee Hibner back in the second. But everybody's still chasing Tyler as we have trouble in 3 and 4. Andrew Thomas and Chase Query get together.
USRA A modified feature race. Tyler Hibner is your leader. Houston Johnson and Lee Hibner doing everything they can to catch him. 13 laps to go. Let's see what they got.
Tyler will bring us back down into 1. Lee is going to go to the outside. Houston hanging tight on the bottom. Tyler Grooms using every bit of track to try to get on the inside of Dow. Here's Chad Lyle. I thought he'd make his name heard by the end of the night. He's right up here fighting for 5th. As Hibner still leads.
Most of the field sticking to that bottom line. Besides Lee Hibner, we saw the same thing in the heat race. That 99 makes that high line work. Will it be enough to get around the 89 of Tyler Hibner?
Houston still on the bottom. Lee's giving him a heck of a fight on the outside. Trevor Fitz up to 4th in front of Chad Lyle. As Richard Lane tries to clear Tyler Grooms on the inside. Now Lee moves back down. Houston right there on his inside. I think the 97 will have it off of 2. Here comes the 99 back to the top. But put Houston Johnson in the second.
This battle for second is heating up between Johnson and Lee Hibner. Johnson able to clear off of 2. Now Lee's going to get a run down the backstretch, pull right up to his back bumper. Lee Hibner's going to flip high. Houston Johnson stays on the bottom side. Off of 4, Johnson pulls the spot, opens up a little gap on Lee Hibner.
Johnson trying to catch the other Hibner here. Has some time to do it. As the rest of the field single file, except for Query on the outside of Andrew Thomas.
How about this 28 car? Trevor Fitz started on the inside of row number 6 all the way in the back. Drove it up to 4th. Maybe has something for this 3rd place car of Lee Hibner. He's closing in on him.
Hibner's moved down to the bottom and his car doesn't like it as much as the outside. He started to fade a little bit as we go here. Just lost the white and checkered flag. The white and checkered flag dropped. Somebody is going to help our flagman at the moment. It's a windy night out here and these cars aren't helping. We have a caution in 2, the 02 Aquari around. Gives us a good time to get our flags back in order.
Thank you to our helping hand.
For all you do for us.
Back on the track, Tyler Hibner is going to bring this field back to green.
Houston Johnson in second right there in his tire tracks. Fitz on the inside of Lee Hibner. Chad Lyle way to the outside. Everybody gets through there somehow. Houston still trying to catch that 89.
The 99 in 3rd, Lee Hibner has a rear view mirror full of the 28, Tyler Fitz. Hibner opens up a bit of a gap down the back straightaway. Tyler Hibner continues to show the way in this one.
Lee Hibner starts to look to the inside of Houston. Houston moves up to the outside. He didn't like that wheel hop on the bottom of 1. He'll go to the outside of Lee Hibner. 2 to go now for the 89.
Houston Johnson's going to try his luck on that outside line. Thanks again, 1 and 2. He's going to shoot down on the inside. Tries to get underneath Hibner. Couldn't get it done this time. That gives room to the 28 of Fitz. Looks like Johnson will hold the spot. This time by Tyler Hibner takes the white flag one more time around for him.
28 clears the 97. We have a yellow on track.
88 slipped up.
The 88 of Jimmy Dow slipped up in 3 and 4. Right there in 4th in striking distance, and Richard Lane rounds out the top 5.
Be a green white checker 2-lap shootout.
Does anybody have anything for the 89? We're back green here at I-35.
And the turn 1 they go. Everyone trying to get to that bottom line. Everyone's going to fall single file down the backstretch. Now Hibner into turns 3 and 4. Stuck to the bottom. This time by, though, Tyler Hibner sees the white flag one more time around.
Last time through 1 and 2 for the 89. The 99 starting to fade a little bit. The 28 of Fitz right on his bumper. He'll have one more shot to get second. But through 3 and 4, it's going to be Tyler Hibner winning the first USRA modified feature of the year. His dad Lee comes home second. Then Trevor Fitz, Houston Johnson, and Richard Lane round out the top 5.
Ten laps is the distance for this sport compact feature. 21 total cars. Hunter Throckmorton, Brad Mick, they're going to bring the field down to green.
Stacked up already at the start here. I think everybody's going to get through. Not a good start is the word. The 10 is broke up here at the front. Throckmorton with some bad luck. Or try that one more time. Off of 4, we're green here again as Cooney and Mick lead us into 1. Keegan Russell there running 3rd as Brad Mick goes to the outside of Alvin Cooney. Here comes J.R. Curtis with a head of steam. But after 1, Cooney is your leader.
Cooney and Brad Mick side by side for the lead, with Keegan Russell trying to get his car into the mix. Blows the flagman Jason Teal and J.R. Curtis. That is our top 5. They roll into turn 3 and 4.
Ooh, Russell slid up in front of Curtis. We got a car sideways, able to save it.
Nice driving. Who is
There's
that?
2 American flags. I think that's the 46.
That is the 46.
Michael Gardner with a great save there on the outside. As the leaders catch a lap car here now, everybody hold on tight. I think we get by good. Brad moving to the outside. Looks like Cooney's going to split him in the middle.
Hold
Getting
on.
tight out there on the outside. Everybody gets by.
Now down the backstretch, our leaders go. Mick able to clear Cooney. He is your new leader. Cooney second. Keegan Russell in 3rd. Still Teal and Curtis racing for 4th. Brad Mick trying to pull away with this one.
77 is going to get lapped by about every car. And Hunter Throckmorton out here running again. He got his issues fixed up. Might not be the night he dreamed of, but he'll get a couple of spots. As Cooney digging on the bottom, Russell on the tire tracks of Mick. Still Brad Mick at the point.
Alvin Cooney not going away though. Neither is Keegan Russell. Look at that move to the inside there. Thought about making it 3 wide, but it's going to sort out single file down the backstretch. Now Russell goes high, following the tracks of Brad Mick. Cooney on that low line. This time at the flag stand, Mick your leader side by side for 2nd.
They're going to catch that lap car again here on the backstretch, I believe. Cooney on the bottom, Mick holding strong on the outside. Russell has something for them before this is all said and done. Here's the 77 lap car coming back into the picture. Mick gets by clear. Cooney moves up. He'll dive back down into 1. Russell right there on the inside of Mick. Keegan Russell has something for Brad Mick here. Right on his inside, 2 to go.
Russell's going to make a move. He's got to go now as he shoots to the inside of Mick.
He might try and use that lap car.
Gonna slide up. Mick crosses him over though, down the backstretch. Now Mick on the inside.
Alvin Cooney loving this. Might give him a shot at this before it's all done.
Oh, gonna get tight with the
But
lap
off
car.
of 4, beating and banging with the lap car. White flag is out. Brad Mick on the bottom. Keegan Russell digging on the outside. Who's going to have it? Mick edges forward into 3 and 4. Last time, last shot for Russell. Brad Mick's going to move up. Brad Mick, last year's champion, picks up where he left off. Keegan Russell with a great run. Alvin Cooney in 3rd.